na.
Oo nga.
Ayan. Hello, everyone.
Live na tayo.
Yes,
Wala
we're
nang ano.
Oh,
live.
hi! Oh, we love it.
Wala na pala nung ano ba yan yung video.
Oh, wala na. Diretso na.
Direction na
Hello,
tayo.
hello,
Hello,
everyone.
everybody. Let's share this to our influencers.
Hi,
And
everybody. Good evening. 9 o'clock p.m. here, Central Standard Time.
yes. So again, the influencers coaches corner. Every other week we make sure that we are here to help you understand more about what we do, so that you won't be that too skeptical if you still are skeptical. So tonight, we decided we wanted to tackle some or one of the common questions that a lot of people are asking each and one of us. They always ask, what is attraction marketing? What is attraction marketing and how does it work? So that's one of the questions that we always get asked by people who are curious about what we do, because all they see are our faces in social media. And so good evening, everyone, and hope you guys are going to get more nuggets about what we do, but what we're going to share here. We have about an hour to answer questions if you guys have any. And I have coaches Gina and coaches Maristel here with me tonight to help me tackle this subject, common subject. Yeah. So good evening, coaches. How are you tonight?
We're doing great. We just finished our newbie coaches mastermind.
Yay.
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
we love it.
Para
So,
expert
good
na kayo.
evening, everyone. Good evening, Coach Lynn. Good evening again, Coach Gina. So, we're here to answer questions about what is attraction marketing. So, please stay tuned. Hopefully, we finish this within an hour and ask anything. Please engage with us and write down your comments, your location, where you're tuning in from. We want to know where you're coming from. All right.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yes.
Gina.
Ayan. Hello, everyone. My name is Gina. I am currently living here in Northern California. And hello, Coach M and Coach Lean.
Oh.
So, yeah, super short na intro.
And so,
Yes.
all right. So, what is attraction marketing and how does it work? So let's see. We normally use the social media platform, whatever you prefer, whatever you normally use, which is most of us is Facebook, because Facebook is common to a lot of people, old, young, different parts of the world. It's free to use and it's free to advertise anything that you wish, and it's free to connect with other people all across the globe. So we use social media, like I said, namely Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. We also use Reels. So recently we've been busy creating all these videos. But to let you guys know, we're not that tech savvy. We're just trying hard to be tech savvy, but we did not start this business being tech savvy. So those things that you guys are seeing, what we do now, are something that we've never done before. But everything gets to be learned, and that's the beauty of the business. So yeah, that's what attraction marketing is. We use the social media to post every day. We do that every day anyway, right? On our day-to-day agendas or activities. So I'm always making a joke when it comes to my coaching call. When people are saying, "What is attraction marketing, coach?" So I always say, "So let me ask you a question. When you go to a restaurant and your food is served, don't you take a picture first before anybody can eat?" What is the reason why you do that? Because you wanted to post something on your social media, right? So because you wanted people to see what you're doing in your life.
Mhm.
Same thing with us. The only difference is we inspire other people
Mhm.
because we show them the transition of our life from whatever our situation before we started the business, slowly changing in front
Mhm.
of your eyes by using the social media. And that's what we do, and that's how it works, right? So, Coach Marcel, do you have anything to add on that?
Yes, definitely. You know what, sis? As I was listening to you, I came to realize that somehow almost everyone is on Facebook. Okay, let's just use Facebook. So, like what you said, you go to a restaurant, before eating your food, you take a picture and you post it on social media. Actually, you are already doing attraction marketing for that restaurant because
Yep.
your viewers will see, oh wow, what a beautiful plate you have. Seafood. Where is that at? Where
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
did you go? So you are actually already doing attraction marketing, and that's basically a very good example of
Mm-hmm.
attraction marketing. And like what Coach Lynn said, that except for us, we are showing you and inspiring you of what we are doing and what we have become since we started our digital business. Yun.
Yeah. Anything you want to add on to that, Coach Jeans?
Yes. Well, it's basically like what you've said already. It's an attraction marketing strategy. Instead of us cold calling or chasing people, we use attraction marketing strategy to inspire people, just like what you said, and show our journey or our lifestyle and inspire them
Mm-hmm.
until they follow us, and then that's where we build the connection
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
until you do the marketing strategy. But basically, no chasing, no cold calling because of the attraction marketing strategy that we use, and it's
Mhm.
proven
Mm-hmm.
already. It's been
Yeah.
proven.
Yeah. So when we say we do attraction marketing, because a lot of people that's what we tell people when they ask what kind of business do you have? What is this digital business that you're talking about? So basically we are using the online social media, and we attract people. So if someone can resonate to what I do, let's say I love cooking and they also love cooking. But the difference is now I get to cook while my kids are in kitchen with me, or I get to cook any time of the day I want, any day of the week I want. I don't have to wait till the weekend to have a day off in order for me
Mhm.
to do that cooking. So that's the difference between me and as a business owner and other people who loves to cook. So if they can resonate and they want it, or they get inspired, oh my god, I want to do the same thing, I want to be like you, where I could decide when I want to cook, or I could just cook anytime for my kids, and I get to be there for them and serve them food anytime they want. So when they get inspired because they see the flexibility of my schedule, then they get to ask me what I do for a living, because of course they're going to get curious. So that basically is attraction marketing. I Just by showing myself on social media, cooking while my kids are on the kitchen, hanging out with them anytime I want, I get to attract that person who
Mhm.
can resonate to that and who get inspired and wants to be in the same situation or same lifestyle. So that person, the only thing that person would do is ask me, so what do you do? Because they're curious, because they're
Mhm.
not seeing me working anywhere, right? So they get curious, they ask me, and then that's the first step. The first step is for them to ask, and the second step would be, them getting into watching that free webinar. So
Yes.
that's what we do. That's what attraction marketing is.
Yes. And do you have to be an expert in attraction marketing, Sis Gina?
Nakamute kasi.
No, not at all. Just like me when I first started, I wasn't tech savvy at all. I promise. I know how to post like a regular picture. I don't even know how to edit that and flip the picture and everything like that.
Mhm.
But this is the good news here in our business because of our system, because of our training site, and because of the people here, the community, the mentors, and the coaches. And they share their knowledge, and that's where I slowly learn a little bit of everything. I'm still not tech savvy, but
Yeah.
I know how to post reels now. Not that very great, but at least I know how to do it.
Mhm.
So yeah, no, you don't need to be tech savvy at all.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you do not need to be an expert in attraction
Yeah,
marketing
you don't need to be expert.
because just like these two, they never used to be on social media a lot
Mm-mm.
because they are healthcare workers. They don't have time to be on social media, let alone be on social media doing live like this on any day.
Oh
So
no, yes.
they do not have. And so to be an expert in attraction marketing, you do not have to be
No.
to have that skill in order for you to join this business.
Yes.
I myself, though, and however, I used to do a lot of lives on my Facebook, so I'm used to doing this, but it doesn't have to be your situation. You can be a person who is shy. You can actually, you don't even have to show your face if you wish. There are certain things that you can do as far as how you can do marketing. There's faceless marketing now that they call, and
Yes.
that's something that you can learn along the way when you join this business. But you gotta check it out first, and you gotta do it first before you can actually learn those things, because that's part of the training. So no, you do not have to be an expert in attraction marketing, nor you have to be a tech savvy in order for you to start this business, because these two are the living proof. And I am not a tech savvy person either. Yeah, I am an attraction marketer. I consider myself a social media um what I call that, it's not networker, but when you say networker, a lot of people have that different mindset about networker. Everybody is a social entrepreneur. To be a
Sorry.
social entrepreneur, we are all social entrepreneur. We are all social networkers, because we all use the social media. It doesn't
Yes.
have
Yes.
to be something that you are doing a business in order for you to become a social media or a social network. Me, I could just be talking to you about the cell phone that I bought, how I love this Apple, blah, blah, blah. And I'm already networking, because you could just
Yeah.
buy that Apple, the Apple cell phone, and I don't get paid for that. So that's still networking, because everything in this world is about networking.
Yes.
When you get to know people in a setting, or a setup, and you talk to people and you mingle, that's called networking. So don't get discouraged when you hear about the term or the word networking or networker, because it is not that bad as you think. That's
Mm.
actually a good thing, and we all do it. We all are all doing it. We all tend to tell people to buy stuff, or to go to a certain location, Starbucks, and get like coffee because it's so good. But doing that, we don't get paid. So a lot
Mm.
of a lot of big companies, they have to pay athletes, you know, um, artists, or what they call the actors, models, in order for them to promote or advertise their business, right? That's the difference between our business. We don't have to do that. The company does not, the business or the company we're affiliated doesn't have to pay people in order for them to advertise, because we do that part by attraction marketing, by
Yes.
using the social media.
Mhm. And which is good because social media, Facebook, TikTok, others, Instagram, they're all free.
Yes.
So, you don't pay anything to post on social media. But of course,
Mhm.
there's paid advertising, which is a different story. But if you're talking about just general posting, it is free. So
Yes, it
that's
is
the
free
good
to
thing.
use it. Yeah, definitely. So I think the next common question is, what's the difference between this and traditional selling? Who wants to take on that?
So,
I'm looking at
can
Miss Gina.
well,
Okay,
well,
I'll
for me,
start. Okay.
okay, okay. Do you want to start, Coach?
Sure,
Okay.
sure. So the difference between this, since we always say that there is no selling involved in our
Mm-hmm.
business, because
Yes.
there's truly none. We do not sell. I mean, you can go to our social media and you will never see us promote any product or any company.
Mm-hmm.
All you're gonna see us promoting is our business, our digital business, attraction marketing. That's how attraction marketing works. We basically talk about how beautiful or how amazing our business is because we do have a system that does the work for us. We don't have to worry about bugging anybody or selling
Yeah.
to no one. We don't have to knock on doors. We don't have to do what I used to do, where I would do some tasting parties. I would go and gather people in a room just so that they can taste whatever I'm selling, and then I get to pitch to them. We don't do none of that. We don't do none of those because we don't have to sell. We don't have to force people to join. We don't have to do anything of that. So that's the difference. Because traditional selling, you really have to market your product. You have to find a target market, and you have to be physically there
Mm-hmm.
most of the times in order for you to explain to them what you are selling, in order for them to give them idea of what this product could do, what are the benefits, why do they want to buy, why would they buy your product. So that is traditional selling. Traditional selling is you have to have a target market, and you have to find a specific marketing style. You have
Mm-hmm.
to brand your you have to have branding on your particular product, because you want to be different from other people that's marketing the same thing. You have to be competitive and all that stuff. And the product that you are selling traditionally, it has to be something that some people will benefit from most of the time, or you have to find a way for them to know that this product is something that they need to buy in order for them to benefit from it. Or you have to show them what this particular product can do for them. Because sometimes we can do traditional selling, and just to sell something, just to sell this, I would talk high mighty about this product even though it doesn't do nothing. So that is traditional selling. When it comes to ours, because we don't have selling involved, so that's already a win for a lot of people, because a lot of people nowadays, ladies, they don't like selling, because a lot of people, they don't even want to talk to people. Most people are shy, introvert, they don't want to show their faces, so let alone they don't want to sell. some
Yeah.
people, because when you sell, you have to learn more about what you're selling. So there's a lot of learning that you need to do, because you have to make sure that you know what you're talking about in order for you to sell something to someone.
Yeah.
Yes. In addition to that,
Okay.
Ang ganda talaga ng magagawa ng mga curls.
well, in addition to that pa, di ba? Well, in
Oo.
addition to that, so sinabi ni Coach Lynn, right, is we don't convince people because we attract, right? So
Yes.
no chasing dito sa business namin, no bugging of friends. Although, nakikita nyo na we message our friends because,
We
it's,
You
care.
it's,
care.
yeah, because we care. And
Mhm.
Mhm.
it's this business is too good not to share, right?
Yeah.
We just
Correct.
want to share the
Yes.
blessing, and that's
Yeah.
why we message. But
Yeah.
we're not here to convince. Uh, we are just sharing, value, the benefits of this business, the living proof, just like us and sis Coach Maristel and Coach Lynn,
Yes.
right? Me, I used to
Mhm.
work two different hospitals here in the Bay Area before I started this business, and because of this business, I'm only working in one hospital now, and same with Coach M, right?
Yes. Mhm.
And then we inspire, we show to the people what this business can do to you, and then
Mhm.
it's up to them to decide if they want this for for themselves as well. If they want to quit one of their jobs too because of this business, then it's up to them. So
Mhm.
we don't convince people, right?
No,
Correct.
no convincing
Yes.
necessary.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes.
All
All right.
right. So, will I have to post personal things all the time? Do I have to post personal things all the time? Well, see, catch 22. Yes and no. You don't have to, but for us, because there are certain things that you can post and you can't post, or you shouldn't post, or you won't, or you don't need to.
Yeah.
Because if you wanted to keep attracting people, you're gonna have to post personal stuff where people can see what the business has done for you and your family so far.
Mhm.
You want to inspire other people
Mhm.
so that they can also have the opportunity to make the changes on their own family, right? So you
Yeah.
do at the same time. You don't have to post everything,
Mhm.
everything that's happening. Although
Mhm.
only certain things that you are comfortable of sharing. You know, we share our. I always share my story. I always tell people hitting rock bottom, getting repossessed twice in our car, not having $1 to our name, and all the stuff that we've gone through in life, because I wanted to inspire those people who are going through the same situation. So if I keep that to myself because I don't want to share it to the world, then how would that person who's going through the same situation see that there's an opportunity like this that could change their current situation? Because they would see then that that's what my life was, and now look at my life now. So if Coach Lynn can, why can't I? Then I can do the same. So I share personal stuff. You don't, but I don't share everything. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
see, I only share stuff that I know can inspire other people,
Mhm.
because that's what we do. We do attraction marketing. So we attract you guys to see what's the possibility that's waiting for you if you become a part of this business, just like what we did, because that's all we
Yes.
did. We got inspired. We took a leap of faith. We started, in my case, I started 3 years ago, but I saw the business opportunity 2 years prior to that. So 5 years ago, I saw the opportunity, but I was so scared and I was so skeptical. I didn't want to start. I wasn't in that emotional state because we were in the we are in the lowest point of our life when I saw this opportunity. And all I thought was like, I can manage. I was so full of myself that I can make it happen. I don't have to do this, because I thought there was selling involved. So I did not know what I did not know. So don't make that same mistake, guys, because I did not know, and I did not even find time to learn what this
Yes.
business was truly all about. So it took me 2 years of watching. Imagine that 2 years that I wasted, which really is not wasted, because it's never too late for anyone to join this business. You can join now and you can still become successful before anybody else that started before you, even myself. So yeah, so that's what we do. We don't post everything, but we
Mhm.
do post some personal stuff that can inspire other people.
Correct. And
Yes.
in addition to that, okay, I
All
want to
of
add
the things.
something. For me, we all go to the basics, whether or not you're doing digital business or you have another kind of business on social media you're showing, or just a
Mhm.
regular Facebook user. We always go back to you just have to be you, be honest, be sincere. You don't
Yeah.
have to show all your riches. It's because this and that you want to inspire, so you just have to be you. We share our story, like the Sislin is saying that, and for me personally, I always want to share what this business has done for me, from working 2 to 3 jobs. That was crazy, right? Like, I don't
Mhm.
know if you can all resonate, people who are watching right now. and now I'm only doing it part time. So that to me is really a big thing. This business has done for me.
It is a life changing business, to be
Yeah.
honest. You know, the three of us, we are living proof that this business can truly change people's lives.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
if you would have seen me 5 years ago, you would have not probably recognized me because this is not how I look. I hesitate to post my old pictures
I
because
know,
I'm so
right? I
haggard.
know.
I'm so skinny. I'm so haggard. I'm like I feel like my eyes are like coming out because of no sleep, lack of sleep. Because we are in the kitchen 24/7, literally 24/7, making food for other people, and that's a choice that I made. But if I would have known what this business could have done to my could that what this business could do right off the bat at that time, I would have joined right away.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but
Yes, yes.
I
Mm-hmm.
know that there are reasons for everything why
Mm-hmm.
things are happening. So, you know, I embrace that already. And like I said, even if I started 2 years later, I did not regret any minute that I've decided to make it happen to to change my family's life, because no one else would do it for us. No one
Mm.
else would do it for me, and
Yeah.
for my family. The only person that can make that decision is me. Because even if someone, put a gun in my head, I would not do it if I don't want to, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But I made that decision. So no one forced me to do it. I made that decision because I saw other people changing their life and I wanted to change my family's life too.
Yeah.
So,
Yes. Yes.
yes, yes,
To to piggyback on what Coach Em and Coach Lynn said, yeah, you don't need to post everything,
Mm-hmm.
but you need to be real. You
yeah,
need to be
Yes.
authentic, because being authentic doesn't mean you have to share your deepest secrets, right? You just
yeah.
have
Yes.
to be real.
Don't share
Because,
your husband.
oh
Don't
no,
share.
but people connects with people, not the
Mm-hmm.
products, right? That's why
Mm,
you have to be authentic. You have to share your
Build trust.
story. Yeah, because your story is your superpower. It
yes,
builds trust, just like what Coach M said. When
Yeah.
people relate to you, they're more likely to follow you and eventually work with you, right? So you
yeah,
need to be real.
yeah,
And yeah, it just builds relationship, not just followers. You just don't post and inspire people to grow followers. You want
Mm-hmm.
to inspire them because you want to make an impact
yeah.
to them
Yes.
until they become your business partner, because you already build trust, because you are real, right?
Yes,
Correct.
yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So you mean you get to work with coaches like us.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
coaches like us, mentors that like us,
Yeah.
in our team that actually have gone through the process, and so you don't need to worry about all those information for now. What we want for you to make a decision for is for you to get started, because that's the only way we can guide you and help you see what really this business can do. That's the beauty of what we do, and now that we are all coaches, it's beautiful and it's amazing how many people we can actually help, as far as guiding them and helping them to succeed in the business. And that person could also be there's no limitation, there's no qualification. You do not have to be the best of the best. You don't have to have a degree to start a
Yes.
business, but you do
Yes.
need a degree to work for someone else. I read
Correct.
that.
That's so
I saw
sad.
that.
I
And I
read
saw
that on
that,
one of
right,
the posts,
Christina?
but
I,
it,
That's
it
yeah,
is
that's send it to me. That's
yeah.
sad.
I saw that and I was like, wow, that's so true, because I
So
had
yeah.
to work
powerful.
hard to get my degree in order for me to work for someone else and make their dreams a reality.
Correct.
When you can start a business and you don't have to have a degree, and billionaires nowadays, they don't even finish college.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you just
Yeah.
have to have that courage, and you just have to have that real big reason You need to be hungry for that change in order for you to start something that will make your life change. Otherwise, nothing changes if nothing changes, like we
Mhm.
always say.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Correct. Very
Yes,
correct.
very correct.
very correct.
Yes,
Yes.
It just
Well,
flows.
well,
Flows,
yes.
flows, just flows.
Okay.
okay.
Well, a lot of people, when a lot of people get interested, they get attracted to what we do, right? But the problem is they always ask, how long does it take to see the results?
Oh, well, it depends on you.
Okay.
It really depends on you. How bad do you want this, and how willing are you to see that result right away? Because we do have business partners here that started making five figures in 2-3 weeks. you know I started making five figures in 2 months time, and I did not know that is possible. you know I know I can make, in my job, I can make five figures in a month, but I have to really, really work hard to get my way up on the top of the ladder, in order for me to make that happen. And I have to work so many hours, literally so many hours, in order for me to get that. But here, I don't even have to spend that much time,
Hmm.
in order for me to make that much money. So the result varies, not everybody's the same. Um, it is depending on you. I mean, how much effort do you want to put in your business? Do you want to treat this as $1 million business? Because then it will give you $1 million result. If you want to treat this as
As a
like
hobby.
as a hobby, then it'll just give you a hobby result. So it is up to you. Give it 1,000%, and your business will show up for your business every day, and your business will show up for you.
Yes.
Yes. So, what I can say is this is not an overnight success,
Yes.
but it's absolutely worth it.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah, when you think about the long-term benefit of the business, don't just think about the short-term benefit like oh, kikita na ba ako ng libo-libo agad-agad? Like,
Mhm.
will I become rich right away? Will I be able to quit my job in a span of like a year or so? If just like let's always go back again to what we always say that, uh, you know, all good things takes time, right?
Mhm.
So same thing with this business, because if you just know what this business can offer you and your family as in the future, the long-term benefit, when we have to take a look at that, then it's really worth starting this kind of business. And all these things that you do for like a month or two or like a year, posting, showing up, it's like planting seeds, guys.
Mhm.
The more you plant seeds, the more you show up on your business, the more you invest your time how to learn how to do reels, because we're not tech savvy. A lot of us, majority of us, are not tech savvy. So you
Mhm.
have to invest your time as well, just like how you invest your time when you went to college, right? You went
Mhm.
to college for 4 years, you invested your money, you invested your time. Same thing here. If you want to get a good result in the future, you have to invest your time as well. And of course, money, because this is business. Money needs money to make money,
Mhm.
right? So it's just that's all I can say.
Yes. All I can say is being in this business has taught me to have entrepreneur mindset. So
There
it's
you go.
not just because I started a business the next week I'm going to get all that investment that I put in. So it taught me along the way that it's like long term. That's
Yes.
how I see it. So depends on how what is your perspective in life, and depends on how you look at things. But I'm telling you, and I assure you that when you join this business, it is very understandable and it is expected that we're gonna be like looking for that first blessing in that white
Yes.
envelope. That is very normal because that's how I felt too. I only wanted like, let's say an extra 500, extra
Same here.
$1,000. But along the way, my mindset has changed. It has
Yes.
evolved.
Oh
Now
yeah.
I have an entrepreneur mindset, like,
Yeah.
who are those people like Bill Gates or something like that? That,
Mhm. Warren
you
Buffett.
just don't build, you don't build your empire overnight. You
No.
don't build your legacy overnight. And this business is something that can potentially give it to you. You're building your legacy. You're leaving it
Mhm.
with your family, with your children. So what kind of business is that? If you just, like, look at like what's going to happen to you in 1 week or 1 month. So this business is a gem. So
Yeah.
check it out.
Yeah.
And
Last,
you
yeah.
invest. You
Mhm.
invest. Actually, you invest heavily more on skills, because once you
Yes.
have skills and knowledge, money will come.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
And remember, fast doesn't really last, isn't
No.
it?
Yeah.
Anything, if anything fast doesn't really last. Honestly, guys, so those of you who are watching and not yet part of the business, and even already part of the business, some people see results in weeks, right? People see
Yeah.
results in a few months or after a year. But the key here, especially for those of you who are already here in the business, is just don't quit, because no one claps. People quit because no one likes their post or no one claps for them. The magic happens when you keep
Yes.
showing up. So keep showing up until the magic appears or happens.
Yes. Yes.
Uh, yeah.
It's funny that you said that, because my first 2 months of doing this business, actually not just 2 months, I don't have a lot of likers on my posts. I don't have a lot of commenters on my posts. None of my friends and families ask me about what I post. They're
Yes.
basically watching. They just wanted to see, what is this person doing? Did you get hacked, or is this you posting, or they're just watching to see, if I'm gonna keep doing it or not. See, so your mindset needs to be there. You just have to really be open minded and willing to learn, of what we're going to teach you. Because like I said, everything that we talked about, attraction marketing, being tech savvy, do this, do that, all of that, you don't need to know everything yet. You don't need to know everything that you need to know right off the bat. What you need to know is, what is this business truly going to do to your family, and what is this business has done to thousands of people in the community. That's what you need to know. We get hang up on the idea of, oh, I need to know everything before I join, because how am I going to become successful if I don't know what to do, or if I don't know what even I'm getting into? We did not know what we're getting into when we got into this business, but we have that mindset that, you know you get in, you learn, and you grow, and you earn as you learn. So if you have that kind of a mindset, and you're willing
Yes.
to learn as you grow, then this business is really truly going to change your life. And you have
Correct.
no attitude. If you don't have that quitting attitude, then this business is going to change your life. Because
Yes.
regardless of how long it will take for you to get that success, it's going to be rewarding, because you worked hard for it. So you earned it. Ang sarap namnamin ng success kapag ikaw mismo yung nagtrabaho at ikaw mismo yung naka-achieve at marami kang natutulungang tao at the same time. So it's going to be rewarding for you and the people who's going to trust you and join you in the business, because we are
Yes.
all happy. The people that we brought into this business who are starting to become successful, that alone is a big reward already for us. It's enough for us to keep going, to keep inspiring other people, and to keep helping people. Because I always say, we already made this decision. We already changed our life. We already took action and took a leap of faith. Now the time for you, that time for us to make a change in someone else's life, because we already made that change.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And I have a follow-up question. Or most people also ask this question. Um, do you need to have a big following on social
No,
media?
no,
Mm-mm.
no. You
No.
One of the thing about our business also is, you don't even have to have everybody in your social media. Some people have 5,000 friends. You don't need to have all of them to believe in you and join you in the business.
Mhm.
You know what you need? You need that one person, your first person to believe in you. And that one person who's going to believe in you are also going to have one person who's going to believe in them. And then that same thing will happen to every single person. Because one person duplicated by one, by one, by one, by one, is going to make a
Mhm.
change in a lot of people's lives. Because remember, my friends are not your friends. You know, the person that I bring in this business or the person that got curious and joined me in this opportunity have different sets of friends. And that friend will bring another friend that is not friend of that friend. So it's going to be a ripple effect. It's going to be duplicated. It's going to grow without you even knowing about it, and you cannot control that. Because if someone is hungry to make a change, that person is going to do everything that she needs to do or he needs to do to grow in her business. And if that person finds the same person, it's just going to grow. Just like what happened to me. I started with one. After what, 3 weeks, 2 months, I have a lot of people watch the webinar, but not everybody joined my business right away.
Yeah.
You know, that's why
Mhm.
you don't need everybody. You don't have to have a big following in order for you. You're going to have a big following, especially when you started showing result in your business. And how do you do that? You keep showing up. You become so consistent because people likes to join someone who's consistent, and people joins because it's you and that nothing else. Because if you show
Yes.
consistency and if you show that you're determined to make a change in your life, I would want to join you
Mhm.
because I want you to teach me what you do. Okay.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
consistency is the key. And,
Mhm.
you don't have to have a huge following to do
Yes.
that.
Yes.
You just have one follower, and that one follower is going to be the same as you.
Yes. And I also want to add and clarify because maybe there are people who are watching who may think that we are content creators on Facebook.
No,
So,
we're not.
because sometimes they say, oh, is
Oh,
it the
yeah.
same as, being a content creator that you have to have like 1 million followers or
No,
something?
you don't.
So we are not. But the good thing is we are like hitting two birds with one stone. While we
Yes.
are doing social media, so we are paid by our business, and
Mm-hmm.
we also have the chance to get paid by Facebook
Facebook.
because of the things that we post, because of the content we are sharing valuable contents to
Yeah.
our
And to
viewers.
to add into that, I just realized something and I wanted to say because you mentioned the content creators. So if you're someone who's already good at what you do, you're a content creator, you have a lot of followers already, and you already make money in Facebook or in Instagram or YouTube or TikTok or whatever, then this business is actually perfect for you to add on. There's
Yeah.
no reason why you shouldn't tap
Mm.
into another extra income or another basket, because you're just going to do the same thing that you're doing now, earning
Mm.
extra on our
Correct.
business, because
Yes.
you're already doing it. You already are doing what we're doing. We are actually just evolving now because we are learning as we grow. So we are growing and learning all this, things that we don't know before. It took
Mhm.
me 3 years before I even sit down and learn CapCut, whatever, CapCut. Took me 3 years, guys, but I'm already successful in the business. So it took me 3 years to learn that, to do all these reels, because I don't do reels all the time. When I post, I only post words, and like pictures and stuff. I don't even
Yes.
know to put picture on top of picture before.
Yeah.
So if you're a content creator, I know, and if you're just starting to be, or you're just a small following as or a big following, but you're not earning that much from becoming a content creator on social media yet, then this is perfect for you, because then
Correct.
the people who are following you are the people that you're going to help in the process as well.
Mhm.
So we
Yeah.
welcome you. We're looking for you. We welcome you because maybe you can help us spread the word about something that changed a lot of people's lives. This business is truly life changing, guys.
Mhm.
really do is to tap in and check it out, because there's so much into this business that you don't know yet, but we don't want to spill the beans, because we don't want to for everybody to be overwhelmed with the information that we're going to spill. We want you to go through the process. We want you to learn the process, so that you know that how easy this business is done. That's the only reason why we're not spilling all the beans, guys. It's not because we are scamming people, or we're like secretly hiding something.
I know, right? That's funny.
Not because of that, because some people are like, "Oh, you guys are scammers. You guys have so many
You
secrets.
you
Why are you
belong
not
to a
telling
cult.
me this? Why are you not telling me that?"
You didn't talk about
Nothing about being secretive. It is all about letting you go through the process, step by step process, so that you know what you're going to go through is the same thing that you're going to do. What we're going to do to you is what you're going to do in the future. So that's
Exactly.
where no selling involved is going to come in. No bugging anyone is going to come in, because we're just basically welcoming the people who wants to know more, and give them all these details by letting them go through the process. That's the only reason why. We're not scammers, guys. Otherwise, you won't see our face every 2 weeks.
And plus, we want you to appreciate the beauty of our business system. That's why we want you to go through the process.
Yes.
Because if, just like example, like me, I started in this business. I was so shy. I was a shy type. Yeah, really, I was shy type. That I didn't know how to explain. I didn't know how to explain this business, and because of my business system, that will replace my part explaining to people. And that's why we
Yeah.
have to. We have that process, because we have a system that does that for us, and we want you to appreciate that.
Yeah,
What
the
you
For
automated
sure.
system. Yeah, we have an
Mhm.
automated system that does the heavy lifting for us. So
Mhm.
going back to traditional business or the traditional selling, you have to go out there and tell people what you have, what you do, explain everything that you need to explain in order for to make a sale. In
Mm.
our case, we have an automated system that does that for us. And
Yes.
the
Yes.
people who wants to know about the business are the ones studying the business. We don't
Mm.
even have to say a word. We need is an email address, and we will let our system do the work for us. And then we will let the people decide for themselves. If this is for them, they'll take the next step. They'll take action. They'll take a leap of faith. If it's not for us, no harm done. Everybody moves on, right? So
Yes.
that's why we love our business. You know?
Yes.
I love
Mhm.
my business. This is me. This is my life.
This is it. This is the home. I
Yeah.
mentioned that the other day, because I have so many other leaders from other companies, that I work with before, that are trying to connect, and trying to get me involved in the business that they're in, because they know how I work. They know that I really, when I'm passionate about what I do, no one can stop me to share it to the world. And
Yes.
I always tell them, I'm sorry, I already found a home. This is my home. I've been in my home for 3 years now, and literally in at home, literally at home, not going outside. So I'm not going to jump from one opportunity to another and bring everybody else with me, not knowing if that's going to work out, because I know this one works out. I know this one, I've already helped hundreds of people's lives, and that's going to be thousands later on. And the two of you are also going to be the same.
Yep.
You're set
Yeah.
to you are going to set you're going to be used to be the tool to helping other people, and not just the two of you, the rest of the team. We're just getting started. We're not even 1,000 in our team,
Yeah.
and you are set to change people's lives. We just have to keep
That's
going. Even if that's just the reward that we get, seeing other people, you know going part-time, or two jobs to one job. Those things, those are small things to a lot of people. That's huge. That's already huge to some,
Mhm.
to the people who are working so much
yeah.
hours and not having a lot of time for themselves. Now
Yeah.
you guys could get to do your hair, You don't have to. You don't have that time before. I see you have ponytail. Sometimes you get off work and you look
Oh
crazy.
my God, yes. Do
I
you
also
remember
like
this? I used to
things.
just pull my hair up all the time. So now
Yeah,
Yes.
I
me
get
too.
my ta-da-da.
Yeah, so
Oh,
now
I
you
love
get
it.
to curl, now you get
Well,
to do skincare, now you get to put makeup on if you wish,
Mm,
and
yes.
you have more rest. You get to rest more because you have a system that works for you even when you sleep. So you have that more time for self-care and no more stress like financial stress because that basically gives all of us like
Mhm.
all the things that we think about at night, if we have bills to pay and we don't know if everything is going to work out, and tossed and turning. I've been there. That's why I used to look like haggard all the time because I don't know
Yeah.
what to do with my life anymore. And now we don't have that problem anymore. We get to sleep in when we want. We still get to good. We can still do our business while I'm still in bed. And all you need is the cell phone, Wi-Fi, data. You can bring your
Mhm.
business anywhere. Once you become one of us, this is all you need. So a lot of people actually ask me, do I need to be on my computer 24/7 or my laptop? No, you don't. All you need is your cell phone with your Wi-Fi or data. You can be in an island having margarita, and you can still do your business, and your system will do it for you as well. So,
and
guys,
the
there.
best part there, coach, like what you said, you're like, you can be the rest while you're letting your system work for you in the background. And the best part of that is the things that we use for the beautiness
Ah,
is stuff right
right
Tax
up.
on.
write-off. Yes.
Yes,
I
it's
really love the tax write-offs part.
Yes,
yeah, me
exactly.
too.
Before
Almost
we
everything that you use every day in your
Everything.
life.
everything
Yes,
before
It's
we
everything.
really
went live,
amazing.
guys, we were talking about how much more I have to go through. This is basically statements of my bank, credit card, and all that
Yeah.
stuff. And I highlight stuff because I basically like color coding my things that I write
Yes.
off. If it's for
Yes.
my beauty, if it's for my
Yes.
skincare, whatever it is, or if I get my hair done, my nails done, on all that stuff, whatever we
Mhm.
wear, every time you guys see us, you know, we can write it off, And I was talking to one person the other day and they were like, oh my God. Oh, yeah. So I was in a party for my son's birthday and I saw Erica, one of our business partners, right? I don't know if you guys remember Erica.
Yeah, I remember Erica.
So she was like, she's kind of like took a little break because something, personal happening. So I was telling her, I just want to make sure that you took advantage of the tax write-off when you joined in 2023. She's like,
Mm.
oh, what's that? So she does not even know everything that she can. So I told her to come by and I'll tell her and I'll show her everything that she needs. And then I'll refer her to Alex also because I need her to get all her money back,
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's 2 years already
Yeah.
that she hasn't taken care of that, and that she hasn't taken advantage of it. So
Yes.
imagine going to work as a nurse or as a
Not scientist.
scientist, and you're wearing a scrub or something that you wear all every day as a uniform, but you don't get to write that off because you work for someone else. This time, even if it's your scrub and you go and go live on Facebook after your shift, guess what? You can write off whatever amount of money you paid for that.
Yeah,
So
this one I can tax write-off.
yes,
Influencer.
yeah, definitely
But I won't
Yeah.
tax this write-off because this is free from
free.
our Christmas party.
It's free, so you can't write it off. Even
You don't have
jewelry,
the receipt.
even jewelries. And I mentioned I re-triggered my live when I unboxed my Louis Vuitton. Oh my God, my very first purchase, large
Yeah.
purchase. I re-triggered that because I was like, I need to see this again because I know I'm gonna put
Oh.
that on my expenses.
Oh, you know what, sis? I don't know if this is the right venue to talk about that, but maybe for the sake of our viewers too, I wonder if the things that we have bought outside the country can be taxed right off. Like I bought a car for my brother.
That car, I don't know, unless your brother, well, because your brother is in the Philippines, right?
Yeah. And he's not my business partner yet,
Yeah,
so
so
maybe not, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Here,
Yeah, maybe
yes.
not.
Here in the US, you can actually, not the car,
Like the
not the,
mileage,
but
like those things. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
but portion of what you pay the car, I mean, but portion of the payment for your car, I believe so. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's kind of like portion of your mortgage or portion of your rent on your
Mm,
bills at home, because
okay.
your car, you use it for meeting up with your business partners.
Yes.
So
Hmm.
mileage and gas, mileage or gas, either way, or
Yes.
repairs,
Yes.
oil change. So tax preparer knows all of that. If,
Hmm.
if the tax preparer are familiar with the kind of business we have, since we are considered online entrepreneurs, so we do a lot of things online. So everything that we're wearing in our body, accessories that we have, if we go to skincare and all that, those are things that we get to post and show people this is the life that's waiting for you. That way you can write off that as an expense. So there's, since you are also a home based, considered a home based business owner, if you have an office, a specific area at your home. I was actually measuring my room yesterday because I have to provide my my square footage to my tax accountant, because part of the mortgage or rent that you are incurring or paying is also tax write-off. Even all the bills at home, HOA, even your carpool. If you live in California, they have carpools there. So even your carpool, or yeah, Easy Pass or whatever you call that, tollway, yeah, yeah, all of that.
Wow.
There's
So
so many
see.
things.
Mhm.
There's
Yeah.
so many things. A lot of people are not familiar with it. That's why they're like, so like, are you sure it's, there's one person that me and Coach Gina were talking to. Are you sure it's legit that you write off all these things? Oh yeah, we are sure. You know why? Because this, and that. Because a lot of W2 employees are not familiar with
Yeah.
side hustles and business like this. So it's
Mhm.
time for us to consistently share this information to them, especially healthcare workers, because they are the one that makes the most money. But at the end of the day, they don't really make the most money, and then they lose time that they can never turn back.
They make money for others.
They make money for others. Yes, they make money for others, and they pay. It feels like you pay double taxes. It feels like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes,
Mhm.
we have to make awareness. Not only that we have a business that can generate time and financial freedom for you, but you also need to know that you have the ability to lower your tax liability, save a lot on taxes every year just by joining a business like what we have. You guys
Yeah.
have to really, really think about that really, really hard.
Yeah.
Because if you are someone like them who used to pay five figures every year on taxes, aren't you tired? And then they didn't even know that they can get a refund just for joining a business like this. And now they
Yep.
know. And now
Mhm.
they're sharing that to their friends and to their coworkers, and they
Correct.
get to take advantage of that. So that alone is very, very, it's the very, very reason why you should take a look at a business like this.
Mhm.
You know, I
Mhm.
mean,
Yes.
earning the money that will come later on is like it's long term security for you and your family.
Mhm.
But saving money on taxes, getting a refund every year, already a win for everyone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
So
like me.
five figures.
I
I
know.
figured
So
two
that
years
is why
now.
we are amending our 22 and 23.
Here you
Because when I
go.
started, I did not know, and the tax preparer before was like, he didn't. I don't know if he cared or he did not care so much, but he didn't know anything about
Yeah.
that.
So I'm pretty sure you're gonna be able to.
Because
Yeah,
we pay every year. We
Oh
used to
boy.
pay every year. Oh my
And
gosh.
22, 23, you should also already have
Yeah, but he did
business
not
offs.
he
Yeah.
he did not like the idea that I had a business. I
he
Yeah.
don't
doesn't
know.
do business.
He
Yeah.
doesn't know. Yeah, he's just not probably familiar with this kind
Yeah,
of industry or
Yeah,
this
which
kind.
is very
it's time to
I
look
don't know,
for another
surprising.
one.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, you should actually take 2021. Take a look at too.
Even
There
though
might
I
be
did not
something there.
start the business yet.
Yeah, maybe there's something there because sometimes tax preparers they find other things that you could.
Oh, okay. So
You
we
should
can
ask
go
them
back
to take
as
a look
far
at.
as
Yeah,
21. Okay.
ask them because what you're gonna do is just we're talking about taxes here. They're just gonna run your transcript from 2021 and then they're gonna look at what you got as
Okay.
paperwork is concerned and they're gonna see if there's something you that that your preparer at that time missed and then they can amend that for you and they
Yeah.
get money.
Yeah.
So
This-
see guys, so many things.
Perfect. It's 1 hour and 45
Yes.
seconds.
Well,
So
can I have
consistent.
a last question?
Sure.
Yes.
I get a lot of this question from interested
Parties.
friends. Yes. Can I still do this even if I'm shy or introverted?
Oh yes. One of the perfect example is Coach Mildred de los Santos.
Mm.
She is one of the millionaires in this community. She is my mentor. She's the one that actually that how I found this business is because of her. When I met her in 2018, in one of the businesses that I had before, I don't even talk to her because she's very introvert and she's very shy. And the reason why I thought this business is because she's going live on Facebook. So that means that she started as an introvert. I saw her in 2020. So in 2 years, she was able to learn how to come out of her comfort zone. And let me ask you a question. Whoever that person is asking this question, do I need to, can I start being shy or introvert? If I tell you that you have the possibility or an opportunity to make at least $5,000 fixed monthly income for life in this business, and all you got to do is come out of your comfort zone slowly at your own pace, would you do it?
Yeah.
Would you do it?
That's
There,
what we're doing
yes.
now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There are
Yeah.
lots of ways naman eh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there are a lot of ways. You can start as shy, you can start as introvert because these two are the same. They're shy, they're
I am
introvert.
introvert actually.
Sis Rowena Wang, my very first business partner, she would not go live on Facebook unless I am there and I'm doing this with her. For the most part of her doing the business, she is very shy and she's introvert. But she makes 6 figures in a year. And now she's comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took her a few months, a couple years before she became comfortable. But who says there's a time limit for you to become comfortable? You just have to get started and you just have to learn your way to get out of that comfort zone at your own convenience. No one's going to force you to do it. You just have to really get into the business, get started, learn, grow, and earn.
Yes. Oh, you're muted, sis.
Learn and grow rich.
Yes, correct. I
Yes.
love that.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Yes.
Let them,
Uh,
let them.
let them see. Just like me, it took me probably 50 times of going live and then stop it, delete it, going live, stop
Yeah.
it, delete
Yeah.
it before I was able to get my first successful live. So
Yeah.
it just gets easier with time, guys. The more you
Yes.
practice, the more natural it feels.
Mhm.
So start
Yeah.
small, grow at your own pace, just like Coach Lynn said.
Yes.
Yeah. Like I said, if you have the opportunity to make 5 figures every month on top of a $5,000 fixed monthly income for life, if you have that at the end of the rainbow, wouldn't you walk your way to it or run
Yeah.
your way to it?
Yes.
We're even going to TikTok now too to go live
Yeah.
over there. Yeah.
Yes. Actually, we can do this in TikTok live like this, what we're doing.
Oh yeah,
Chit
we
chat.
should. We should.
Yeah, we should.
should,
Yeah,
yeah.
we
We should.
should.
But I
You want to
think
do it now?
No,
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think. I think my daughter told me that you have to do at least 30-minute live, 3 consecutive time in a week for you
Mhm.
to invite someone to join
Oh,
you.
Oh,
So I'm gonna do that. Actually, some people does it even if someone's watching them, they just live and then just to complete the
yeah.
qualification. So that
Yes.
way I
mhm.
can invite you guys to join me and we could just do this
Yeah.
and
Yes,
I'm
let's do
same
actually
it.
time.
planning to go live later on tonight and
Yeah, you
just,
can.
like introduce myself to the TikTok community.
Yeah, and then do it this week. Do it 3 times, at least 30
Mm,
30 minutes a day,
yes.
so
Yeah.
that you can invite us.
There
Yay.
you go. Invite
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah. Wow.
All right.
What a
Well,
powerful
wow.
Oh, we're
line.
gonna greet our
Oh, yeah, yeah,
greeters.
yeah.
Oh
Yes,
yes,
Greet our
yes.
yes.
greeters. Okay. First on the list, Christian.
Woot
Hello,
woot.
hello,
First
Hi,
honor.
Christian. And of course, AJ or Antoinette.
Antoinette.
Hi,
Hello. Good
AJ.
afternoon, good evening. And Miss Demure.
Yeah, si Miss Demir,
Yeah, I
Mrs.
watched her
Mama.
going live on TikTok this
TikTok.
afternoon. I saw her.
Yeah. You inspired
Yeah.
us, sis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anna Williams.
Hi,
Hello.
Hello,
Anna.
Miss Anna.
And of course, Nerissa. Hi,
Hi,
Nerissa.
Melissa.
Hello.
Hi, Sis
Edith.
Edith.
Kumusta,
Hi, Sis
kumusta?
Tina from the
Christina.
Philippines.
Representative talaga yan si Sistina sa Philippines.
Yes.
Eden.
Hi, Kapsat Eden.
Eileen.
Our nursepreneur.
Ang daming taga-California talaga, oh.
And this
Rhoda.
East Coast pa. Yes, hi, Kapsat
That's
Rhoda.
Rita. Hello. Bro Umali.
Hello
Is
po.
this from one of your lines, Coach Lynn or Gina?
Uh-uh.
Coach Gina
No, see, meron, he's one of the leads
leads?
of some
Lead.
like.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Wow,
Hello
that's
But
po.
he's,
nice.
he's getting he's getting ready to get started.
Start the
He's
business?
Oh,
investing.
Yay.
I hope you're watching the whole live or just watch the
I,
replay so that you don't miss
I think he's in
anything.
the Philippines.
Oh, he
Oh, okay.
is. Okay.
Buhay,
And of
buhay,
course, bye bye
buhay.
bye. Hello, beautiful. Of course, hello.
Oh, thank you, Zap.
And watching
Watching
from
from
Maryland at the Emmy,
Maryland.
from Las
Ate Beth,
Vegas.
how are you tired but not tired?
You don't need to know everything. Correct. Learn as
You
you
learn.
grow.
Correct,
Yeah.
exactly.
And of course, Millie from Ontario.
Hello,
She guested
sis.
on my spotlight stories before.
Oh,
And Jaja, hello,
hi,
coaches,
Kapsa.
mama.
Hello.
And oops, 1 second.
Hi, Kapsa
Gray
Gray.
or Gray?
Our
How do you say it?
entrepreneur.
Gray or Gray? Or
Gray.
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 Okay.
Hi,
Gray.
sis Gray.
Hello. Elvira. Sa inyo yan, di ba, Coach Gina? Si
Yes, at the
Elvira.
LV. She's our inspiration as well.
And
She's
Celeste.
tired but not tired.
Celeste
Yes, it's
Melchor.
Celeste. It's Margie.
Okay, sis Margie.
Um,
She's one of the business
brand
partners, di
new.
ba?
Yeah, she's brand new. Yes.
Hello, good evening. Hope we inspire you guys, and we hope to see you again in 2 weeks for
Yes.
Coach's Corner. And
Yes.
next week, i-announce lang ni Coach Lynn, di ba, Coach, kung meron tayong huddle.
Wala. Kasi
Wala
it's
tayo.
Easter,
So,
Easter
okay.
kasi, Easter. So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
want
So,
everybody to enjoy the Easter
yeah,
week. We want to make sure that they get to enjoy their families
yeah,
because most people they go to their families to celebrate Easter.
yeah.
So we resume the following week. We're just gonna
Oo.
double, I guess. Because
Yeah.
we
Okay.
don't we do the live naman during the week and we do the huddle on weekends. So we're just gonna do that.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
So, we're good.
Yes. Thank
Yes.
you
All right.
everyone for
Everyone.
watching.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Have a great night, everyone.
Yes. Have
Bye-bye.
a good
So
night.
just
God bless you
remember,
all, guys.
habang
Yes.
may buhay, may pag-asa, huwag tayong mawawalan ng pag-asa at dito sa business namin, mas malaki ang pag-asa.
Yes.
Yes. Correct. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.